you're not perfect? Who says you're not worth it? Who says you're not beautiful? Who says?
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. But what if what your heart desires doesn't line up with what the world wants for you? What if all his life your father wished upon a star for a real boy, and then got this? Then Pinocchio winds up for the pitch, father screaming in the sidelines like a crazed puppeteer. Here comes the ball, and pow! The crowd goes wild. Cast it like this, Pinocchio. Snap the wrist. It's Penny, Papa. What? It's Penny. I like Penny better. It's what some of the other girls call me. Relax your form. You're too stiff and wooden. Oh, looks like you got a big one. Watch out, it might be a whale. Good job, little buddy. Now, what were you saying? Nothing, Papa. I'm not a boy, Papa. And I don't want to be your puppet. I just want to be a real girl. But what does that even look like? When you wish upon a star, it makes a big difference who you are.
Babe? Oh, hello, Swanita. How are you? I don't know. I was just wondering, are we still meeting today? After everything that's happened, I wasn't sure.
Yes, of course we are. In fact, I think it's important we do. Would you like a snack or something?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I like your jacket, Belle.
Oh, thanks. My husband bought it for me.
Oh, of course he did.
Ariel, I was just...
No, I wasn't.
Wasn't what?
Okay, fine. It was one cookie. Okay, do you want it?
No, you.
I shouldn't have had it anyway.
I was just wondering, do you know if Fred's coming tonight or not?
No, I don't know.
Never mind. Looks like everyone's here. I'll be ready to start in a moment, ladies.
What's up, sluts? Party won't start.
Are you kidding me, Red? Do you know what's happened?
Yes, Your Highness. I know what happened. How many boxes of Kleenex have you gone through today?
Looks like the party's already started. Your shirt is inside out.
Huh.
So, Red, who'd you get a ride with in today?
Oh, it's my turn to guess this week. Let me guess. Viper. No. Snake bite. Spike fist.
Those are the dumbest names I've ever heard. And for your information, his name is Pencil.
Pencil.
Yes, Pencil.
Because he's a writer. Or maybe an artist.
No, actually, it's because that's what he used to stab a guy with in high school. Holy crap, Swanita. You look terrible. Did you even look in the mirror today? No.
Well, but it says here that you can create the illusion of healthy hair by combining hair wax and dry shampoo. Just FYI.
No matter how plain a woman may be, if truth and honesty are written on her face, she will be beautiful.
Did you write that?
No, it was just a quote I found on Pinterest. Something that I was looking up tropical locations, something that Penny had asked me to do.
Hey guys, check out what I found. Pretty cool. I think I'll call it Choopy Wang.
Wow. More useless crap. Hey, do you want another dingle hop or two?
Ha ha, very funny. But yes, I do. Oh,
are you okay, Ariel?
If you think that's bad, you should see her on mall escalators.
Red?
No, seriously. Last week she was riding one and she tripped. She fell down the steps for 15 whole minutes. Hashtag cray-cray, am I right?
Swanita, stop trying to be culturally relevant, okay? It's really creepy.
Oh, I wasn't trying to be cool. I was just trying to, it was a quote from Pinterest. Pinterest, right, Belle? How was your dinner date last night?
It was good. Expensive, but good.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds expensive, but good.
Swanita, are you just repeating what I'm saying?
You can't prove that, even though you're smart. Probably top of your class. Were you top of your class?
Yeah, I did all right.
Swanita, why are you always so, obsessed with Belle? Won't Jesus be jealous? And speaking of which, shouldn't you be at the church right now talking to the imaginary guy in the sky? Isn't that what you do?
Well, ever since Gavin left.
Oh my god, are you serious?
We are sick to death of hearing about your ex. Believe me, he's not worth remembering.
Red, cut it out. Family is something that's very important. It's not something you can just cut off.
Sure you can. See? See you later, Daddy. I want to be where the people are. Walking around on those, what do you call them?
Feet.
Feet! See? It's easy.
Well, it looks like we're all here. Why don't we start with our Mirror, Mirror, Anonymous mantra?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, I know that I am beautiful. I declare I'm proud to be the girl who's smiling back at me.
Okay, I know we usually start with opening up the floor and everyone talking about their week, but I think it's really important we talk about what happened on Monday.
I'm sorry. Just ignore me.
Is this going to be one big sob fest?
Red, it's really important that we're in each other's corner right now. We're all here for different reasons. Whether it's required for community service, or rehab, or at the suggestion of your pastor, or if you just got here by accident.
I told you, if you're going to put flyers at the local rec center, you should write Mirror, Mirror, Anonymous instead of MMA. I was really looking forward to mixed martial arts training.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say, we're glad you decided to stay, Belle.
Yeah.
Just all of us. Bottom line is, we're all committed to this group, and so is Penny. And I'd really like us to reflect upon the time that she spent here.
What the crap was that? I didn't know you could laugh like that. Did you know she could laugh like that?
I'm sorry. I was just, do you remember the time when Ariel tripped and split your office door open with her head?
No.
Well, none of us knew what to do about the door, but Penny stands up and says,
I need a hammer, a roll of duct tape, a tube of toothpaste, and a goat. She seemed so embarrassed, even though she knew how to fix the door.
That door hasn't been the same since.
Okay, I do not remember any of this. I mean, and what was the goat for?
Everything seemed so different then. She was so confident.
Probably she was waiting for her blue fairy to come save her.
Red.
What? Oh, come on. None of you thought it was a little weird how she'd go on and on about her magical blue fairy? What about you, Faye? How come the blue fairy didn't save her?
I think that knowing who you really are is the key to unlocking everything. Look, ladies,
to figure out what led to Penny's departure. And I think you can help me.
Why do you think we have the answer to that?
I just do. I know this is going to seem a bit unorthodox, but I would like to spend some one-on-one time with each of you.
Seriously? Now, how long is this going to take?
I cannot stress enough the importance of this. I will keep you here all night if I have to.
I have to relieve my babysitter at 9.
I will keep you here till 9.
Oh, no.
And it looks like Ariel has volunteered to go first.
I don't want to.
I guess then you probably should have kept your mouth shut.
Yes, well, timing is everything.
Oh, Blue Fairy, you did it! I'm free! I'm free! I'm just like all the others! I'm a real girl! I'm a real girl! I'm a real girl! I know! I'm so happy right now! I've got no strings to hold me down, to make me fret, to make me frown. I had strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. My life is so freaking perfect right now. Hi-ho, the merry-o, that's the only way to be. I want the world to know. Nothing ever worries me.
And that was the day that I first killed a man.
Ariel, as a professional, I need to encourage you to take this seriously. Now put away your magazine so that we can start.
Ugh, but this is so weird. We never do this one-on-one kind of stuff. What do you even want to talk about?
Why are you here, Ariel?
You know why I'm here, Faye. Because my demanding father made me come.
Ariel, I will not tolerate this behavior anymore. You're a selfish girl who needs to be punished. I hereby banish you to rehab.
Somehow, I doubt that's an accurate quote.
Whatever. Penny would have liked my impression.
Penny did like your stories. I wonder, if Penny were here, what would you say to her?
I don't know.
Fine. Let's play a game.
Now you're talking, Doc.
Okay, I am going to say a word, and I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Cool?
Refrigerator.
Pardon?
Pre-pass.
Stop.
Go.
Wait.
100 pounds.
Seriously, Ariel, wait.
Fine, 105, but don't tell anybody.
Let's try this again. Love.
Boys.
Acceptance.
Popular.
Perfection.
Legs.
Legs?
Yeah, legs monthly, see? I mean, look at these girls. They're perfect. Hey, can I see that thing?
Sure.
What a cool little thing.
You want to keep it?
Really?
Sure, you might as well add it to your collection. Must be getting pretty big by now.
Oh yeah, I've got who's its and what's its galore.
And you consider those things valuable?
Absolutely.
Why?
Well, because they're perfect and their uniqueness and beautiful.
And what about you? Do you consider yourself valuable?
Please, this outfit alone costs like
Not
400.
your outfit, or your looks, or your image. You. Do you consider you valuable?
Okay, but compared to what?
Why do you feel the need to compare?
Please, and you don't? It's like in our nature to compare. I mean, who's got the best body, the best hair, the best boobs, you know, stuff like that.
We're still just talking about appearance.
All that matters is appearance, Faye. All that I have are my looks. And those don't last forever. Clearly.
Thanks.
Okay. Look, Belle, she's like really smart and reads books and stuff. Red can talk her way out of anything, and even Swanita is good at drawing. All that I have are my looks, okay? Nobody understands that.
There are plenty of people that love and support you, Ariel, no matter who you are.
Okay, are you talking about my family? Yeah, sure. At home it's all like, okay, princess, time to be perfect like your sisters. Blah, 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 responsibility, blah, 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 healthy boundaries, blah, 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 don't go out with that boy, blah, 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 bulimia can kill you. Big deal, okay? So what if I like to recycle a meal now and then? I mean, why is that so dangerous? I have to be part of this world.
Ariel, can you go take a look in the mirror for me?
Is that supposed to be hard? I love the mirror.
Do you? Why don't you go take a look in it now?
How you doing?
Ariel, I'd like you to be honest and take a look inside yourself. Do you like what you see?
Of course I do.
Tell her, not me.
I like myself. I'm sorry, what? I like myself. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Maybe one day you'll actually believe it. Shut up. You shut up. No way. Nobody can keep me quiet. Oh, knock it off. Look at you. I like myself. No, you don't. I hope that cookie earlier was worth it, you fat cow. You're disgusting. Shut up, what do you know? What do I know? Oh, chubby bunny, who do you think you're fooling? Everyone is laughing at you behind your back. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. Please, you have more to prove than anyone. You're never thin enough, never hot enough. You've set standards that you'll never be able to achieve. And the depressing part is, you know it. Don't you? Don't you? Yes. You poor unfortunate soul. You've given up everything of substance to become a shell of a person. You had a voice, but you traded it away. For what? A new set of legs to stand on? Ha! What? Nothing to say? Oh, right. You are nothing. Incompetent. Insignificant. You will never measure up. Ever.
Ariel,
Hmm?
I called your name 3 times. What did you see?
Something ugly.
It's too bad we can't Photoshop that out like they do for the celebrities, huh?
Yeah, too bad.
Ariel, the ugliness in that reflection is real. But you can't cover it up with superficial perfection. Your beauty needs to shine from the inside out.
Girls always come up to me and they're like, I wish I could be you. And I'm like, no you don't. You wouldn't be any happier if you were me. People airbrush me to be this perfect person and then they hate me for it. They love me to my face, but then they search for any flaw that they can to make the next hot topic. I mean, why should they feel bad about it, right? You pick on, I don't know, the underdog or the geek and you're a bully. But pick on me and it's no big deal. If I have no flaws, then there's nothing to attack.
Pressure to be perfect can be overwhelming. So when you fall,
You fall hard.
and once you've compromised,
You punish yourself.
so you cave and have a slice of pizza. Might as well have another one. 6 slices, 3 Cokes, 2 burgers, a bag of fries, and 4 slices of cheesecake later, you're sloshing around on the floor in a bloated haze, asking yourself, did I just poop a Happy Meal?
Exactly, you've been there.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, so I eat away my feelings and then I drown them out with a big glass of my tears. It's normal, right? Penny had it so easy. No one ever noticed her. Maybe I should have noticed her.
Well, Ariel, thanks for talking with me.
That's it?
That's it. Swim free. You can let Belle know that she's next.
Okay. Hey, Faye. You know why I'm here? It's because this is the only place that anyone is ever real with me, and it's the only place that I can be the real me.
Is it weird that I'm nervous? It's like being called into the principal's office.
You're being ridiculous, Swanita. There's nothing to worry about.
You're next, Belle.
Oh, God.
I thought there was nothing to worry about. Relax, just walk in there and be like, principal fake name, whatever the problem is, I assure you it wasn't because of my bad decisions, but rather because I was under the influence.
What?
Of peer pressure.
That's not better.
Okay, of the devil?
That's worse. Whatever. This is silly. I am grateful for Faye and for her willingness to help us through a difficult time. And I'm thankful for anything she can help weed out of me.
You would?
Pardon?
I'm sorry, you're just so perfect.
What?
Oh, come on. Hello, everyone. I'm queen of the world. Believe in your dreams. My eyes light up the room, and my smiles cure cancer.
My words are like poetry, and my farts smell like self-assurance.
I do not even fart, and self-assurance isn't even a smell.
Did you hear that?
Poetry. Thanks for the compliments. I really appreciate it. But I doubt you'd be any happier if you were me.
Wait, Belle, just a minute. Can I ask you a personal question?
No, Ariel.
But I think that you're right. Maybe we shouldn't be so hard on each other.
Not personal, not a question, and I still said no.
Fine. Nobody ever listens to me. When the package is this pretty, no one cares what's inside.
Hey, so, where should we start? Childhood, adolescence.
What have you been up to this week?
Oh. Antoinette, she has been crawling lately, so I've been baby-proofing the entire house. My husband and I got to go on a supper date, which was lovely to take my mind off of everything, and he's been working like a beast.
Where did you go?
Oh, that new French restaurant on 51st.
Ah, another French restaurant. You really seem to like those.
I do. I was thinking of starting my own, but...
Wow, what does Adam think of that?
Oh, he's great. He's really great. I guess I decided it wasn't worth the hassle.
What do you mean?
When people heard that I was looking to start my own restaurant, somebody started a rumor about me, and that scared away all potential backers. You know, there's always someone, the sneering, the whispering. There goes Belle. She doesn't breastfeed, she bottle feeds. Did you hear about Belle? She buys top dollar organic baby food. It's all fine when we're comparing Pinterest boards, but as soon as it comes to my goals or my accomplishments, there's always someone there to cut me down.
Mm-hmm. Tall poppy syndrome. Have you been dealing with this for a long time?
In school, I was seen as a nerdy brainiac, and so instead of acing every exam, I would skip a couple questions.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I don't know. I think maybe it was to make sure that they didn't pay attention to me, or because I was nervous of what they thought.
No, I don't think so.
What?
Have you ever been in a talent show, like in school?
No.
Grade 10. My best friend convinces me to sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow in front of the whole school assembly. Top prize is an audition with this big city music producer. So the girl in front of me nails this rendition of The Sound of Music. And they call my name.
And?
And I run out of the auditorium.
Oh, you were afraid you'd blow it.
Heavens no, I would have crushed her. I was good, like good.
Why would you run away?
I guess I just thought that if it took me somewhere, my friends would never look at me the same. I realized that What I was afraid of was not being inadequate. My greatest fear?
Is that you're powerful beyond measure, and that standing out might mean standing alone.
The truth is, the whisperers, they're jealous. But that's on them, not on you. And your playing small does nothing to serve the world. Haters are gonna hate.
Sorry, I pictured you as a gangster.
Haters are gonna hate. Whatever. Let them. Stand tall.
Oh, okay.
When you realize you are meant for a purpose greater than yourself, you'll never let yourself be held in by a box.
I suppose I feel like my life is great. Isn't it greedy to want more?
Who are you really asking?
So, anything to say?
Oh, am I allowed to talk? I'm just so used to being held back.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, little beauty. No matter how comfy and pretty you make it, a prison is still a prison.
How is this a prison? I'm so happy.
Exactly. I don't want to coast on your happiness. I want to soar in the unknown.
But everyone keeps on holding me.
See, everyone outside sees a confident, strong woman. But I see that scared little girl who scribbled out first prize on her science fair ribbon after Susie Jerkins called her a nerd. That same little girl who became a restrained woman, content with good enough.
I guess I could do more if I wanted.
Really? Is that why you still keep that science fair ribbon in your purse as a reminder? Because it seems like lately, the only one cutting down the tall poppy is the poppy herself.
So, any life-changing insights?
Nothing I didn't know already.
Have you taken Antoinette to the circus yet?
No.
Oh, you should. The clowns, the acrobats, she'd love it. I've always been fascinated by the elephants. When I was little, I snuck away and I found the cutest little baby elephant.
Did you ride it?
No, I wish. It was tied to this massive stake in the ground, and no matter how hard it tried, it couldn't get away. But you know what was weird? In the pen right next to it was a full-grown adult elephant, tied to a stake with just a small rope. I remember thinking, why doesn't it just snap that rope in two and escape? Do you know why it didn't? When it was a baby, it would have tugged and pulled until eventually it just quit trying. And after that, all that's needed is a small rope. Then, the only thing holding it back is up here.
That's a metaphor, isn't it?
Smart girl. You may look on the outside like you're giving it all you've got, but the weight of opinions has weighed you down for so long, you've just convinced yourself to stop trying. And that doesn't benefit anyone, least of all yourself.
I guess I owe it to myself, right?
Forget yourself. You owe it to the rest of us. Those girls out there, they would do anything to have what you have. It's like you've got a winning lottery ticket and you're not even bothering to cash it in.
I guess I feel as though I don't deserve any of this.
Maybe you're right. What do any of us do to deserve what we get? But just because you don't deserve it doesn't mean you can't accept what's been given to you.
I got first prize in my 6th grade science fair.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, the weird thing about Belle is I can hate her for her awesomeness and yet at the same time be so happy she's my friend. She's half my age and done twice as much. I look at her and see all that I could have been. Happily married, successful, confident, not divorced, defeated, desperate. Sorry, probably too much information, huh? Are you talking to me? Yes, I thought you were listening. 6 months ago. I'm sorry. I'm still thinking. This is a hard question.
It shouldn't be.
I love the smell of his cologne on my sheets.
Doesn't count. What I asked is, what do you like about you?
I don't know.
Swanita, I believe in you.
That makes one of us.
How about this? What are you passionate about? What do you love to do?
Well, I love to draw.
There you go, that's great.
Gavin didn't think so. He called it a pointless pursuit.
And who gets to decide who you are? Your ex-husband?
He was my whole life, Faye. I miss him so much. You say to move on, but I can't.
Let me guess. You spent last night watching couples on the street, soaking in every kiss, every touch. You ran on the treadmill for half an hour with a picture of Gavin in front of you, and then you grabbed a bucket of Rocky Road ice cream and watched a chick flick.
Don't be ridiculous. It was mint chocolate chip.
Swanita, can you go take a look in the mirror for me?
I'm sorry I can't.
Why?
Because I know what I'll see.
All you have to do
I
is...
can't. I'm sorry. I haven't been able to look at myself, not for a second since Gavin left me.
Swanita, that was over a year and a half ago.
What would I say? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Why do I feel like the biggest reject of them all?
What about, I saw the angel in the marble and I carved until I set it free.
Did you just quote Michelangelo?
His words were as inspiring as his art.
Oh, yes, I know. I saw Michelangelo's David when I was 20, and it moved me to tears. There's such depth and passion in the fine arts, and it's becoming more and more unappreciated. Poetry and sculpture and paint. I heard someone say that art was stupid, but you know what? They're stupid.
Wow. Kitty's got claws. Where'd that come from?
I'm sorry, I've been passionate about art since junior high.
Junior high. Good times.
Oh, junior high was great. Junior high. Giggling at boys. And boys giggling at me. And by giggling, I mean pointing and laughing. Junior high. Being picked last in gym class. Being attacked first in dodgeball. Eating alone in the library. Being beat up behind the home economics class. Having ugly duckling carved into your locker. Junior high, good times.
I'm sorry, Swanita. I know how difficult junior high can be.
Oh, looking back, junior high was a cakewalk. High school was when my mom kicked me out of the house for being, and I quote, a worthless human being. Being laughed out of my art school application. And of course, my husband of 30 years dumping me for a younger woman, telling me he didn't want to go down with this sinking ship. And he's right. Look at me. I have nothing, I am nothing, and it's too late in life to start over.
Says who? Sure, life has given you a beating, but there is nothing like getting the wind knocked out of you to remind your lungs how much they love the taste of air.
Air is tasty.
You know, the greatest works of art take the longest to create, and they stand up to the most opposition. You need to learn to reject rejection.
Reject rejection. I like that. Makes me wanna punch rejection in the face.
There you go.
Maybe a little hi-yow right in rejection's throat. Maybe a big old kick right in rejection's junk.
Let's not get carried away.
No, you're right. This kitty's got claws and she's got to use them. Meow!
Oh, here comes Swanita. She was in there a while.
Does that actually surprise you? I don't don't know what her problem is, but I'm gonna bet it's really hard to pronounce.
Most words are too hard to pronounce for you, Red.
They can still see you when you're dancing.
I know. I was just stretching. Have a seat.
Can we just get this over with? Can you just wave your wand or bibbidi bobbidi boop or whatever it is that you do?
I don't think you really understand what it is that I do.
Oh, I understand a lot more than you think. Do we really need to go through all this? I have things to see and people to do.
I guess we don't all have the luxury of your liberated life.
I do what I want, when I want, with whoever I want. Nothing ever worries me.
I've heard that before.
You're acting just like Penny Red. You're gonna wind up just like Penny Red. Do you think I care what those other girls think of me? Or my grandma? Or, I don't know, you?
You're right. The only opinion that matters in this room is yours. So what do you think of you?
Come on, Faye, why do you keep asking me that? Who cares what I think? And who cares what I see?
You do. You care so much, you're practically screaming it. Why don't you go take a look in that mirror?
Fine. You want to know what I see? The same thing as everybody else. A slut, whore, bitch, useless, and worthless. Do you want me to go on?
That is not what
No. This is good therapy. I scared away my family, pissed on friendship, took a big, fat dump on my dreams. That's what I see. Couldn't have said it better myself. You treat everyone like trash because that's what you are. Trash. You don't have a perfect family like Belle's or Ariel's looks. You don't even have any kind of talent like Swanita does. And Penny, she's more of a real girl than you'll ever be. All you've got is a lust for life and a sweet tooth for the bad boys. Am I right? Whatever. This whole thing is stupid. Oh, come on! You love the bad boys. Pork rind, death skull, bear, bull, wolf. Wolf said he loved me. Wolf. Oh, yeah. Who could forget Wolf? He said he loved me. You wouldn't know love if it bit you in the... Oh, sorry. Was that too close to home? Nobody could love you. You're just another snack to feed a man's appetite. Stop it. The neighborhood kid, the quarterback, your professor. Shut up! Your stepfather. I said shut up! I just wanted a drink before going home to my grandma's. So I went to my favorite part of the woods and I met this guy there, Wolf. And it seemed like we had something special. But it was all just a costume. His eyes, which were all the better to see me with, became his teeth. All the better to eat me with. He ripped my life to shreds and he swallowed my heart. And he said that he loved me.
What happened to you shouldn't happen to anyone.
I deserved it.
You did not deserve it. You did not deserve it. You know how I met my husband? I was working as a nurse in the burn ward. And I had to help feed this guy who had second-degree burns all over him. And he looks up at me and he holds up his sleeve and says, "Excuse me, would you mind touching this?" So I touch his sleeve and I say, "Okay, why?" And do you know what he says to me in his small, frail voice?
What?
Does that not feel like boyfriend material?
You fell for that?
How could I not? It totally took me by surprise. Belle, Brad, I know you left the path, and it's cost you. But when you walk the path that you're meant to be on, the most unexpectedly wonderful things can happen. It's why I do this, you know. Sometimes, just sometimes, I get to see the magic unfold in a girl's life when she finds out who she truly is. Today's the day. Start living your happily ever after, Red.
Happily ever after? Happily ever after what? After all I've been through in my life? Look, my parents split and my stepdad abused me, and every guy treats me like crap, and I like it. She was right. I'm damaged goods. And I'm supposed to live happily ever after that? That's bull!
She was right?
What?
You said she was right. Who's she?
Penny.
Penny called you damaged goods.
She more like called me out on it. I guess I was being a bit hard on her last week. I mean, she actually stood up for herself. She just unloaded. For a shy girl, she had a lot of interesting things to say. Things about you, too.
It was you.
What do you want me to say, Faye? Huh? What do you want me to say? Do you want me to say that I secretly need all of you, my cute little sisterhood of helping friends? You want me to say that I'm messed up and broken inside? Do you want me to say that I'm so lost I don't even know who I am anymore, that I'm hurting and alone? Is that what you want me to say? What? Huh? What do you want me to say?
What I want is to help you.
Can't help me! You couldn't save Penny, and you can't save me.
I remember that day. Oh, Penny.
Okay, but what is happening in that picture?
Well, you were gone that week, but Penny initiated an impromptu dance party.
Oh, okay, but then why is Swanita convulsing?
I wasn't. I was doing interpretive dance.
That's disturbing.
That's how babies are made.
What did they do to her? I don't know. Hey, Red, where are you going?
I'm going. I can't take this anymore.
What? No, you have to stay.
I don't have to do anything.
No, Red, look, you should just stay. Stay for me, I'm your friend.
You don't want to be friends with me, Ariel. Trust me, it's not going to work out.
Red, what you said about Penny.
I'm not stupid, Faye. I know what you're really doing here, this whole one-on-one witch hunt. You think that one of us made Penny go bye-bye. Is that what she told you in her letter?
What letter?
How did you know?
Because I'm the one who found it and left it here.
What letter?
Penny left us a letter.
When were you going to tell us about this?
What does it say?
You all loved Penny because she was so easy to talk to, but the problem with people like that is they collect a lot of dirt on everybody else, and all of your dirt dumped on her.
Red,
And she was way down in your filth.
Red,
Sooner or later, she had to let it out to somebody.
Red, you need to calm down, okay?
Little Miss Perfect. Always trying to help everybody, aren't you? And Penny, she loved that about you. In fact, she told me how proud you were about helping Ariel.
Me?
Yeah, don't you ever wonder how your dad found out about your whole condition?
You?
Ariel, I was in the restroom when you had come in, and I heard you trying to talk yourself into it, and so I used your phone. When you were passed out on the bathroom floor, I called your father. and I was only trying to help you, Ariel.
Oh, okay, that was none of your business, okay? Do you even know what this group did to my reputation? Okay, you ruined my life!
Boo-hoo! Like you're any better. After all, wasn't it you who introduced Swanita's husband to the unnamed homewrecker?
Wait, but
Ariel, what is she talking about?
And you, Miss, I finally got a voice. Well, actually, it seemed like you had a voice way back when you spread that restaurant rumor about Belle.
I confess that I'm private. What did you do to Penny? You're going to regret it.
Yeah, well, I've done a lot of things I regret, like, I don't know, your husband.
What did you say?
Oh, come on, you're old, but you're not deaf. The little tramp your husband slept with?
You? How could you do that?
Wasn't that hard. He practically begged me. Plus all his divorce money. Didn't hurt.
Kitty claws!
holy mackerel!
You all want to know what happened to Penny? You know, she went on and on about that blue fairy, but she wouldn't tell anyone who it was. She told me.
Who, Faye? Faye's the blue fairy? You cut her strings?
She wanted to be a real girl so badly. I thought she was ready. When she had her freedom, she didn't know what to do with it. It's like throwing a newborn deer out onto the skating rink and asking it to walk.
But Penny seems so strong. If all your help led to this, what's going to happen to us? What if you cut our strings too soon? I'm a terrible skater.
Oh, Swanita. You need to just calm down.
No, don't tell me to calm down. Don't tell me anything.
Okay, so wait, all these sessions that you had us do, you were just using us, Faye?
Was anything you said genuine in your office?
Don't you get it now? This group is pointless. Hurting people hurt people. It's a cycle that we can't escape. And Penny, she was right to leave when she did.
Don't you say that, Red!
Better get out of my face. Or I'm gonna knock you back under the sea.
I swear to God, if you mess with her, you mess with me.
Yeah, what she said.
Fine. You're all hopeless. I should just leave.
Be our guest.
Okay? Forget this program, forget my probation, and forget all of you. For some people, there is no happily ever after. Not for Penny. And not for me.
Red, just... I'm sorry, ladies. And no one sees you as a real girl. Eventually, no one sees you at all. Just a useless hunk of wood in the background, privy to every whisper and every secret. But Red, sweet, poisonous Red, she listened to me, and it was wonderful. But in that wonder, I told her too much. Because I mess everything up. Story of my life. I thought freedom was supposed to be liberating. I thought I could handle it. But it turns out, cutting my strings just left me running around like a stupid donkey. I know my conscience was doing its best to guide me and keep me on the right path, but I didn't want to listen. So I squashed my conscience like a bug. I'm a disappointment to everyone around me. And I can't stay here anymore. To my stargazers.
What?
You knew. This whole time you knew about Gavin and Red.
Okay, he was a customer at the restaurant that we both serve at. He said she was cute, so I sent her over as a joke, okay? How was I supposed to know, Swanita?
Oh, I am such an idiot. It was there, in front of me the whole time. Everybody laughing. It's junior high all over again.
Would you two stop, please, stop! If I wanted whining and tantrums, I would go home to my child. But I paid the babysitter, so I'm not going to.
Why don't you just mind your own business? Oh, wait, you can't.
Better stop frowning. You might get a wrinkle. And Swanita, shouldn't you be out gossiping about me? Apparently everybody's doing it.
Oh, I cannot take this anymore. I'm taking this rage out on my own body. I'm going to McDonald's. My ride will not be here for another hour. Oh, Triton's beard cuts these legs.
What are we doing? I feel like I'm not even in control. Like a puppet on a string.
She's right. Just when it felt like we were getting untangled.
We get roped up again.
Stargazers. That's what Penny called this group. The only place she could lift her head and find a star to wish upon.
Then why did she leave us?
I can't do it.
To my stargazers, thank you for being my family. Your support has been the only reason I stuck around as long as I have.
Faye, every time my depression strung me up, you had just the right magic to lift away the blues. You're my blue fairy. You wanted to make me a real girl so bad. You cut those strings right off me. And for a while, I even thought it worked. But I'm sorry, Blue Fairy. I lied to you. I thought it would be easier that way. Turns out, the lie keeps growing until it's plain as the nose on your face. I know what I have to do now. One of you showed me that. I have to go now. To a place where I'm not constantly surrounded by reminders of who I am and who I'm not. I don't have what it takes to be a real girl. Please, if you do one thing for me, take a look in the mirror. Look past the lies. Maybe you can see something I couldn't. Faye always said there was two most important days in our lives. The day we're born, and the day we find out why. I guess I haven't found my why yet. I hope all of you find yours.
Office hours are closed.
Faye, we read the letter.
Is that why you're here to see me?
Actually, we're here to speak with somebody else.
Okay, well, who's first?
Well, well, well. Long time no see. What are you doing, ugly duckling? This won't accomplish anything. Stop! Just stop. There's been enough damage done today because of you. These conversations are over for all of us. From now on, you say what I want you to say, and you are who I say you are. Understood? Are you serious? Kitty claws! Okay. And one more thing. You always told me I was ugly, I was worthless, I was junk. But today, I say I am a beautifully created masterpiece.
What do you want? From you? Nothing. I'm just here to take back my voice.
Wait, what?
No! Stop it! What? Perfect. Just the way I am.
Again? Don't you know how pointless this is? Tug all you want, little puppet. You aren't going anywhere.
Actually, we choose, and I say we've got no strings. Look at that. It worked. Stand tall.
So I'm free!
I kicked rejection in the junk. Nothing. Victory dance?
No! In all my years of doing this, I have never seen anything like that. I just wish Penny could have been here. I wish I could have done something more to...
Babe, you can't fix us. You can only be here for us, and that's exactly what you did, didn't she?
Now, can you look in the mirror and tell us what you see?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, I know that I am beautiful. I declare I'm proud to be the girl who's smiling back at me.
I've got to admit, this is going to be one of the weirdest nights of my life.
It's funny how different that mantra feels when you actually mean it. I feel like there's been a big release.
Well, it's like my good friend Elsa always used to say, let it go.
You know what? Maybe I don't need legs to make me happy.
Goodbye, Gavin.
Goodbye, Penny.
Goodbye, Penny.
Got a little carried away. Instead.
Ladies, it's 9 o'clock. I have to relieve the babysitter. And who knows, maybe look into some restaurant startups.
You would rock at that.
Thanks. I think I would too. And who knows, maybe you could use your art skills and design the decor.
Really? I could totally do that.
Hey, Belle, just wait a second.
Yeah?
I was just wondering, can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Okay, so you have a good relationship with your father, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just wondering, how does that
Oh my gosh, why is there chewed cookie in my purse?
It's a funny story. I'll just,
So are we meeting next week?
Yes, of course we are. Happily ever after isn't a one-time event. It's a day-by-day decision.
Okay. I'll see you then. And who knows? Maybe rather than that.
Maybe. And Penny, maybe we'll see you again someday too.